Everybody, hello and good morning from the great state of Arizona. I am Ashley K. Butler. Please don't forget my K. And I'm coming at you with this week's BYOB Insights. Now, again, friends, for those of you who are not following along or don't know, I'm not talking about bringing your own bottle. I'm talking about becoming your own banker by this man right here, rest his soul, R. Nelson Nash. So this week, we're talking about, in terms of our insights, we're talking about creating our own banking system. So for those of you who have the paperback version right here, I highly recommend that you guys turn to page 25 to be able to follow along. So if you have the Audible version or the Spanish version, I can't help you. You have to find it out. No, I'm kidding. So on page 25 here of the paperback version, we are talking about, or Nelson is talking about, for the average person, it's going to take them about 20 to 25 years to be able to create a banking system that accommodates all of their needs. And so what does he mean by that? So he's actually talking about financing all of their automobiles, financing all of their homes, whether it's their children's education, whether it's things for their business. This is pretty much a banking system that will cover everything for your entire life. It's going to take that. It's going to take that much time there. So before we go into that, I really want to be able to hit on page 3 because as much as I love social media and everything that it is and all the great things that come from it, as you all know, it is a double-edged sword. And so I want to be able to hit on page 3 here inside the paperback version, where Nelson is talking about, for this right here, to be able to create, your own banking system or the infinite banking concept as he taught it and as we know it. He is really talking about this is not a get rich quick, procedure. No, this is going to take, years of long range planning, so not just planning here for today, but also planning for the future and even past you and even past your lifetime as well. And so no, it does not take, a billion years to be able to create a banking system. What it does take is some disciplines. And I'm going to be talking about that too towards the end of this video, going into next week's insights as well. So guys, I want to be able to hit on as well, in terms of the why we create our own banking system in the first place. Okay, well, Ashley, this is not a get rich quick thing, then why should I go ahead on and go forward with this? Well, because on page 21 inside the paperback version, I just want to be able to remind you, if you guys did not catch it from one of the previous videos where I talked about you finance every single thing that you buy. There are no exceptions to the rule. So you either pay interest to somebody else, meaning you have credit cards, you have loans, whether it's auto loans, whether it's home loans, student loans, whatever the case is, some type of loan somewhere you owe somebody and you're paying them interest, you're paying interest to somebody else. Or for those of you who used to be like how I used to be, where you pay cash for everything, you're giving up cash on interest. You're pretty much giving up interest you could have otherwise earned by having your own banking system that you own and control, and you're able to direct however you see fit. And so that's the why behind why it is that we're doing this. And the most important thing in understanding that, yes, while this is not a get rich quick process or procedure, this is a get rich right procedure. Okay. So, and that's pretty much what it is that we want to be able to focus on, is making sure that we're not doing things that contradict one another, like how most people are doing here today. And so I just want to end, guys, for today's BYOB Insights is also going back to page 25, is even though you can create the biggest banking system possible. I mean, we have clients on all ends of the spectrum. So whether you're able to create a system where you're only contributing $100 a month or even $100,000 a month, you can create a big and great banking system. However, what will destroy it is stealing from it and making sure, or not making sure rather, that you're not going out of the back door. Okay, and so what do I mean by that? And so if you guys want to stay tuned for me for next week, I'll be talking a little bit more about that on pages 15 and 16, talking about the grocery store, how what has happened in the past has actually destroyed like actual traditional banks as we know them, how that has actually, destroyed the greatest banking system possible. So I want to make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And that's all I got for this week, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will catch you next week. Ashley K. Butler out. Bye.